In the quiet corners of modern life's maze lurks an epidemic, silent and ablaze. Estrangement, like a cold, creeping vine, splits family trees with a subtle, sharp line. A son's silent phone, a daughter's closed door, love's landscape altered, fragmented once more. For parents and children caught in this snare, the weight of silence is too much to bear. Hearts ache for laughter that once filled their homes, now replaced by the echo of dialed tones. This schism not only divides a house, but wears on the soul, quiet as a mouse. What fuels this divide? Why do bonds break? Is it pride or pain or just the stakes we've placed on our hearts, too high, too fraught with expectations of what family ought, should, might be? We drift apart in our quest to be free, forgetting that freedom costs more than a fee. It starts often with silence, a missed call here, a birthday forgotten, an unshared tear. The reasons run deep, from hurt to misunderstanding, from lifestyles clash to demands outstanding. Over time, the gap widens, swallowing words, leaving behind the echo of what once was heard. But how do we mend these tattered ties? How do we answer our loved ones' cries? The first step is reaching, extending a hand, bridging the silence that expands and expands. Communication, though fragile, a threadbare start, can stitch the seams of a broken heart. Empathy, a lantern in empathy's night, illuminating each person's plight. Understanding that perspective varies and love is not a burden one carries alone. Acknowledging pain without assigning blame, listening truly to the hurt, the shame. Healing requires patience and time and grace, a willingness to meet face to face. It demands vulnerability, an open heart, a new chapter ready to start. Reconciliation may not always be achieved, but the effort to connect can be relieved. The role of community, of friends who guide, is to support, not sway or chide. To offer spaces where healing can grow, where estranged hearts can come to know that they are not alone in their silent fight, that there's hope even in the darkest night. In churches and groups, we can foster peace, encourage forgiveness, offer release. From the pulpit to the pew, let compassion be the guide, teaching us to put our grievances aside. For every family that whispers a prayer, seeking to bridge the gaps of despair. This estrangement epidemic, vast as the sea, calls us to restore what was meant to be, to embrace with love, to extend with care, to heal the wounds that we all bear. So let us start with a word, a smile, a call, in hopes of mending the hearts of all.